Alright, today we're at the Greenwater Aquarium Society swap. We're going to be talking about the 5 reasons why I believe you need to show up at one of these swaps, and also why you may want to join an aquarium society if you're into fish keeping, fish breeding, aquarium plants, or any of the things that brought you to this channel. Let's talk about it and let's check out some cool things. Alright, now the first thing we're going to talk about is one of the first things you realize when you come into one of these aquarium events. You are going to meet some of the most amazing, friendly people. You know, an unfortunate side effect of social media is coming into contact with a bunch of really negative people on Facebook whilst trying to share your aquariums. In a place like this, you meet the best people. They're going to be interested in what you're doing at home. They're going to ask questions. You can tell them your stories. Through telling your stories, you can actually make some amazing connections. And this is such a difference from the online world that you are experiencing through Facebook and all these other places. Aquarium societies are where you need to go to get awesome connections to amazing people. You can even become friends with the local store owners. Some of the local store owners come to these aquarium societies, they grab a booth to promote their stores, to sell some products, and make friends with the local community. You can make a lot of those connections here, and especially good for those people that are looking to breed fish from home and possibly sell to a local store. And sorry, let me brag a little bit about my local community. The Chicago fish keeping community is filled with some heavy hitters. People that are amazing at growing plants. We have the Chicago Aquatic Plant Society. We have the Chicago Live Bearer Association, which is actually our newest group right now. This is actually headed by Bob Sternfield, taken over from a previous Live Bearer group. What comes hand in hand with amazing aquarium groups like this and the people that come with them is knowledge. Now, knowledge is not the easiest thing to come by. Sure, you can look up YouTube videos and definitely watch some of mine, but what you don't get is that face-to-face connection with very, very special breeders. These guys are Toucan Tropicals, one of the premier breeders in our area. They breed angelfish, every type of cichlid you can imagine, and I believe Matt even got his master breeder status through GCCA. Very, very accomplished breeders here. And then we have all of these people that just bring plants and fish, like I said. There's Mike Esposito, someone you might recognize from Aquashella. He's the water guy from what I hear, and he is killing it over there. So thanks, another shout out to Mike. And yeah, we got people that bring a bunch of different supplies and knowledge, like I said. These guys have a wealth of knowledge that if you weren't part of Greenwater Aquarium Society, you wouldn't be able to get a hold of. Now, I talk a lot about quality plants and where to get them on my channel. Now, aquarium clubs are definitely the best place to get quality plants, and this is our third reason why to come here, guys. Because if you go to, the regular big box stores or your local fish store, for the most part, they have imported plants that may be immersed grown. All right, and that's not the biggest deal. You can definitely deal with those, and you definitely want to support your local fish shops. But these places will have submerged grown plants that are grown from the heart by some hobbyist at his house or her house. And that's the kind of plants you really want. You want to support these people that are putting their love and life into this. And that's where I feel, that's where I want to put my money, is someone that really, really cares about what they're doing. And it's also a lot easier to get a hold of plants that aren't necessarily stuff that you'd find every day. When you start getting really into planted tanks, you find that a couple things happen. One is you start getting bored with the selection of plants you could find around your area, and you need to find, more specific plants, more interesting stuff that you haven't seen before. Coming to an aquarium club is definitely the place to explore and kind of scratch that curiosity itch. The other thing is once you start dealing with a lot of aquarium plants, you realize that those immersed grown plants cost you a lot of money and time. Now, the one thing that blew my mind when I first started coming to these aquarium swaps and everything was that usually in a lot of areas of business, when someone does like a homemade product, it's kind of not as nice possibly as something that you could buy from like a big professional store or whatever you want to call it. Okay? That is so not true at places like this. The quality of goods that you get are next level. All right, so we have amazing fish. That's a green dragon pleco right there. The pricing to me just never matches the quality. You get amazing deals, and the quality is next level. I'll say it over and over again. This is what the heart and soul of my channel is about, is building the community, and I believe aquarium societies is the heart of the fish community. So our fourth reason to join an aquarium society is the money you save. Now, you don't even have to join an aquarium society to go to one of these swaps. You could just show up, you get to walk right in. They don't even charge admission. And some swaps do, but the Greenwater Aquarium Society, specifically this one, does not charge admission. So you could just come on in, you get to check out all the amazing stock that everyone has, pick up some amazing fish, plants, whatever you need for your aquarium, and then you can head on home. But if you're looking to join, you can always head on over to the membership sign-up area. You can ask somebody about joining, getting yourself a family membership, which I believe costs $25 to $30 for the year. And at the end of the year, they do a membership auction. Well, actually, it's twice a year. They do a summer auction and a winter auction. And those are amazing times to just sit, have fun, and it is such a great time. The auction last year was great, and then the summer auction this year was so much fun too. I didn't expect it to be as much fun as it was. You know, it's an auction. You think that people are just going to be sitting around yelling numbers. No. Oh my God, we had a blast. So just to reiterate, the money spent here is way more worth it when it comes to a big box store or anything like that. Okay, so we're talking about the 5 reasons you should go to an aquarium swap or possibly join your local aquarium club. Okay, so our 5 reasons were: 1 is the people, 2 is the knowledge you can gain, 3 is the quality of goods that you can get, 4 is the money that you're going to spend is going to be much more worth it, and then 5, supporting the hobby. Okay, aquarium clubs, I believe, are the heart and soul of an aquarium hobby. And the reason I think that is because if you look at the areas that are more filled with aquarium hobbyists, that usually have aquarium clubs. And the reason for that is because when you have a lot of fish breeders producing fish, they got to have a place to bring them. And not every person is going to be able to sell fish to a store or even a local fish store, and most big box stores don't even accept fish from you. So they need a place to offload those fish. Otherwise, what's the point of breeding them? What are they going to be able to do with them? Okay, so I think that going to these clubs is really, really going to help keep this hobby around. You know, you can give these fish breeders a reason to breed these fish, and then you can take advantage of that and get yourself some super high quality fish, plants, shrimp, whatever you're looking for. Okay, and I think that, like I said once again, these clubs are the heart and soul of what it means to be an aquarist. You can learn so much. You could spread the hobby. And the one thing that I like seeing is people bringing, young people into the hobby, so we can make sure that this is it's passed on to the next generation. MTS, it's a disease, and it's definitely contagious. So let's spread it around, guys. Now, not every aquarium club is so lucky to have their local celebrities, but we have Jason and Joanna from Primetime. So if you've seen the Primetime videos, man, you need to come by Greenwater Aquarium Society. Stop by and say hi. They're lovely people, and they've always made me feel right at home when I've come to talk to them. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching, and this is the Greenwater Aquarium Society swap. Catch you later. Now, if you made it this far into the video, you're definitely a fan of aquariums, aquarium swaps. I will be doing vendor spotlights weekly on my Sunday live stream. You guys can come by, check it out. You'll learn a lot about the people that are selling at these swaps. You'll be able to see their stock ahead of time. They drop the week ahead of the swap. So you guys come check those out, learn about the stock. You can pre-order and learn about these amazing vendors, guys. Catch you next time.